What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to take a look at the Mystic Lane on the Doom Raid number 2 and see how exactly I beat these nodes using Thanos and Ebony Maw. This is not a typical suggestion that most content creators do, but I think it's a very good one because both of these characters don't require miasma, whether the Doctor Doom and Adam Warlock require, so that makes a huge strain on you gearing up your characters, and that's why I prefer these two characters. On top of that, they also give that taunt, early defense up and offense down, which results in turn rewinds on the enemies that can be quite crucial in the fight. In terms of ISO weight for these characters, I prefer to use Skirmisher for Ebony Maw, Fortifier for Thanos, Striker for Dagger and for Deadpool, and Skirmisher as well for Cloak. With this we have enough buff removal and we have a nice amount of damage that we can one-shot characters. And Thanos with Fortifier, he has minor defense up whenever Ebony Maw is not able to give him defense up, and on turn he also has 7% barrier, which is very good because he has massive amounts of health, even being an old character, and like that he has a lot more survivability. Okay, so let's get started and let's take a look at a few situations that we need to take into consideration. And the first situation that we have to take right away into consideration is in terms of which character you want to focus on. There are a few characters that you need to get rid of right away for you to have an easier time on this node. Those characters are Kestrel, Beast and Merheal. Depending on which one you focus on, you have a different type of problems, but you can get done with those problems in an easy way either way. Okay, so if you should always focus on Kestrel with Ebony Maw whenever you do the special, and after with Cloak also focus on Kestrel, and this will remove the offense up from her, making it much easier. After you do that, with the Dagger on her turn, you have to look at which character has defense down. Depending on which character has defense down, you want to focus on that character. And the primary characters you want to get rid of, first is Beast, then is Merheal, and then Kestrel. So if one of those characters has defense down, you want to focus on them. After, you want to get rid of Jubilee, that will give you immunity and barrier. That will allow once again to increase the survivability of your characters. And after she is gone, you want to focus on Kestrel, and you want to make sure that Captain America Sam Wilson does not taunt, and also that Merheal doesn't do her ultimate. But you should be fine by this. All characters should have slow by this point, and then with the Dagger's ultimate you can get rid of them quite easily. Here we are using Ebony Maw special to remove the taunt from Bishop. Then you want to focus as much as you can on Ghost Rider, so all his counterattacks whenever you kill a target don't affect you, or at least to make sure that he has blind so you don't get any of the damage on the face. Then it's all about saving the cooldowns and making sure you have all the ultimates ready on the next turn, because they are going to be very important in case you want to one-shot it fairly easy. Now you're taking a look at the second node of the Doom Raids, and you can do this node in two different ways with this team. You can use the special of Ebony Maw first, or you can use the ultimate of Ebony Maw first. I prefer to use the ultimate from Ebony Maw first. I think it's more safe, and we are going to use the same technique that we used before in order to remove the taunt from Red Guardian. So after this we can focus on Taskmaster and get rid of him as fast as possible, as we don't want him to apply any blinds to our team. Okay, so we used that technique to remove the taunt. Then I should have focused on Taskmaster with the Dagger, and you'll see why this is so important, because he does his ultimate and there is a high chance that Dagger will get blind. If you did the taunt with Thanos, it's a little bit helpful, but it's still something that you want to prevent as much as possible. With Dr. Octopus on the field, you have to remember that he negate all kinds of offense down on the team, and this is why you want to focus on the very dangerous characters first. So Taskmaster and the Colin Wing should get deleted as fast as possible, and then you can focus on the other characters that are not so problematic. Just make sure everyone has slow, and you will be fine. Slow in this node will be the best way of controlling the enemies. After you get rid of Dr. Octopus, and you want to do this before he does his ultimate, you have to focus on Ghost. She's quite annoying to deal with in this node, and here I use the ultimate to get rid of her right away. Otherwise she can be quite problematic with all the dodges, so it's all based on your luck, but as you can see, fairly easy. Finally, we are taking a look at the boss node, and this boss node is fairly easy if you have 4 charges on Deathpool. At the beginning of the fight, you can use the ultimate to delete right away Doctor Doom, making him a non-issue. And after this, you just have to focus on your priority targets. You'll be stuck behind the shield securities, but you can easily make work out of them. Start with Ebony Maw's ultimate to make sure everyone is slow, and then focus on those shield securities, removing the taunts. And as soon as they are removed from the game, you can focus on Kestrel and then on Phyla-Vell, and that's pretty much it. Phyla-Vell, she's not a super huge deal like she's in other nodes. She can remove negative effects from the enemies, but because she's slowed at this point, and as you saw after that, it's not going to be a problem. After Phyla-Vell is gone and Kestrel, you want to focus on Sharon Carter. She does some nasty things that we don't want her to do, so make sure that she is blinded or removed from the game. And then you just have to focus on whichever characters you want. As you can see, we already have full energy on Ebony Maw. You can change the positioning of Ebony Maw and Thanos to make sure that Ebony Maw always has the ultimate ready, but I feel that even like this, it's still fine. It's just to make a little bit more consistent. And then when you are on the last wave, you want to focus on Captain Sen, and just to make good use out of your ultimates. And as you can see, in 2 minutes we were able to delete this node fairly easy. Like I mentioned before, or maybe I didn't, my characters are all at level 80, gear tier 15, and that's pretty much it. No crazy 7 yellow stars or 7 red stars or anything. It's just a little bit more than the free-to-play path. But even if you are free-to-play, you should be able to do this with your characters at 3 yellow, 3 red. So yeah guys, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mystic Lane on the Doom raid number 2 using Thanos and Ebony Maw. If you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.